How Ellen DeGeneres turned her TV show into a wealth-building machine. Did you know Ellen DeGeneres earned more than $50 million, 0 cents a year at the peak of her talk show? And that's just from hosting. That's more than most CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. Shocking, right? But here's what's even more surprising. Her TV show wasn't just about celebrity interviews, feel-good giveaways, and viral dance-offs. It was a calculated, multi-stream money machine that built an empire. Whether you loved her or criticized her, one thing is undeniable. Ellen transformed daytime television into a personal brand worth hundreds of millions. So how exactly did she do it? And what lessons can we take from her strategy to apply to our own ambitions, businesses, or brands? Today, we're breaking down how Ellen DeGeneres turned her talk show into a financial powerhouse. Syndication and licensing deals. At the core of Ellen's financial success was syndication, the holy grail of TV revenue. When the Ellen DeGeneres Show was sold to networks across the country and internationally, she wasn't just earning a paycheck, she was making money off every rerun. The beauty of syndication is that it turns content into a long-term asset. Once the show proved to be a rating success, Warner Bros. Was able to sell it into syndication for millions per year, and Ellen took home a generous cut of those profits. It's kind of like writing a hit song and getting paid every time it plays on the radio. Most people don't realize how lucrative this model is. It's quiet money, passive income that builds up year after year. Brand partnerships and product placements. One of the most brilliant things about Ellen's show was how it became a goldmine for brand placements. From the very beginning, Ellen made her set a playground for companies eager to get in front of millions of viewers. But she didn't just let them slap a logo on the screen. She integrated products directly into the show. Whether it was giveaways of tech gadgets, designer bags, or even cars, she created moments that were entertaining and emotionally charged. Viewers didn't just see a product, they saw a dream being fulfilled, live on TV. And brands paid top dollar for that kind of association. It's the emotional marketing effect. People remember how you made them feel, and Ellen made people feel good. Merchandising and Ellen-branded products. Here's something many people missed. Ellen didn't just sell other people's products, she built her own. The Edie by Ellen lifestyle brand was a quiet juggernaut. It covered everything from home decor to clothing to pet accessories, and it was all infused with her trademark humor and clean, modern aesthetic. What made it smart was that Ellen used her daily platform to subtly push the brand. Pillows that showed up in her studio would later appear in Target stores. Instead of traditional commercials, she made her products part of the narrative. This isn't just merchandising, it's vertical integration. She owned the media, the message, and the merchandise, digital expansion, and social media monetization. Wait! Don't underestimate the power of Ellen's online empire. While many older media personalities struggled to adapt to digital, Ellen leaned into it with full force. Her YouTube channel became one of the most watched of any TV show, garnering billions of views. Every interview, viral moment, and surprise giveaway was clipped, optimized, and pushed across platforms. And here's the kicker. Those views were monetized. She was earning ad revenue on top of TV income. Plus, she launched EllenTube, her own digital video platform, giving her control over both the content and the revenue stream. Real estate investments. If you thought Ellen's fortune was built entirely from entertainment, think again. Her side hustle? Luxury real estate flipping. Over the years, Ellen and her wife Portia de Rossi bought, renovated, and sold more than 20 properties, often making millions in profit on each. She had a knack for spotting architectural gems and turning them into magazine-worthy homes. And every sale was strategic. One Montecito estate she bought for $27 million, 0 cents, was later sold for over $33 million, 0 cents, just 2 years later. Real estate wasn't just a hobby, it was a serious income stream. This wasn't your average celebrity side project. Ellen approached it like a business, backed by a team of designers, contractors, and agents. If you ever doubted the power of diversification, Look no further. Ellen didn't just rely on Hollywood, she built wealth that didn't depend on ratings, production company, and original content. Ellen wasn't just the face of her brand, she was also behind the scenes running a full-fledged production company, a very good production. This arm of her empire produced not only her own show, but also spin-offs, game shows, and scripted series. Titles like Ellen's Game of Games, Little Big Shots, and even documentaries carried her production company's name. This was a brilliant move for two reasons. First, it gave her a slice of profits from multiple projects, not just her main show. Second, it expanded her influence across different audiences and platforms. Think of it like building a content factory. You produce once and get paid multiple times across multiple channels. She went from being a host to being a media mogul, leveraging celebrity guests for viral growth. Ellen knew how to turn celebrity interviews into shareable, unforgettable content. Whether it was Adele prank calling a juice bar or Jennifer Aniston reliving Friends moments, these clips exploded online. But this wasn't by accident. Ellen's team carefully curated each segment to maximize replay value and relatability. Celebs weren't just guests, they were content collaborators. This strategy amplified her reach because each celebrity brought their fan base with them. For digital marketers and content creators, it's a masterclass. When you combine star power with smart editing, you get evergreen content that keeps paying dividends. Holiday giveaways and audience loyalty. Let's talk about Ellen's 12 Days of Giveaways, the legendary segment that turned her audience into brand ambassadors. Every holiday season, Ellen would give away thousands of dollars worth of products to a live audience and lucky online winners. But here's the secret. Most of those products were sponsored. Brands paid to have their goods featured in exchange for Ellen's endorsement and audience access. It was a win-win. Companies got massive exposure, and Ellen deepened her connection with fans. And beyond the economics, it created a sense of tradition. Viewers tuned in every year, hoping to be part of the magic. It built brand loyalty not just for Ellen, but for the products she featured. This is experiential marketing at its finest. Make the customer feel something, and they'll remember your brand forever. Public image and personal branding. One of the most valuable assets Ellen built was her personal brand, the kind, funny, dancing host who spread positivity. For years, this image allowed her to charge premium rates, attract high-caliber sponsors, and connect deeply with a wide demographic. Even when controversies arose later in her career, it took a long time to dent the strength of that brand. Why? Because she spent decades reinforcing it with consistency. From catchphrases like "be kind to one another" to her signature dance moves, everything was engineered to make her approachable yet iconic. It's a powerful reminder your personal brand is your business card, your currency, your calling card. And when it's authentic and consistent, it becomes one of the most valuable assets in your empire. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into how today's icons are building empires from seemingly simple platforms. And hey, if you've got thoughts, drop them in the comments.